Thanks for joining us for the Long Island Sound Podcast. Each week we explore new music and dive deeper with the artists and their stories behind the music. Please subscribe and rate and review us wherever you stream this podcast. Here's your host, Steve Yusko.
Hey everybody, I'm really excited to circle back with an old guest, or he's not that old, but an old guest of the Long Island Sound Podcast, Sam Woolf. Hey Sam, so great to see you. Thanks for joining me on the podcast.
Great to see you too. Yeah, happy to be here. How's everything been?
Now it's been going. It's been like a whirlwind, and I wanted to circle back with you. Want to see how you were doing, and then talk about the showcase that we're doing on September 14th at Arlene's Grocery down in the East Village, I guess it is. You would call it Lower East Side. So anyway, just tell me what's been happening since we last spoke with the career and the gigs and that sort of thing. And
yeah, I've been performing a lot. Put out a couple new songs since we last spoke. So I've been working on a lot of writing. Did some collaborating with the Como brothers, who are some musicians friends of mine that will be actually at the Arlene's performing this coming Thursday.
Great.
And yeah, I've been trying to keep busy. I've been doing some traveling.
Living the life, huh?
Yeah,
living the life. That's great. So I just want to give a backstory to the audience. You know, I spoke to Sam a while back, and he was, like every musician, singer, songwriter, trying to get exposure out there. And he approached Arlene's Grocery, and lo and behold, we grouped some of the people that I know. So Sam is the headliner, obviously, followed by the Como brothers, and then we also have Dante Mazzetti, who's also from Manhattan, a really great guy. And, I'm so psyched because I'm actually going to meet Dante and his wife for the first time in person at Thursday night. And the fourth act is a guy named Andrew Weiss of Andrew Weiss and Friends. And I tell you, I think the genres between pop and folk and what have you and rock are all kind of going to blend together and really give the audience, I think, just, a potpourri of a music experience. At least that's my hope.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I think that's going to be, I think it's a great mix of genres and musicians. So I'm super excited for that. And plus, I really haven't done that many, live shows, ticketed kind of things. So I'm excited to see what the turnout is and to perform for everyone. So yeah,
so we got to reach out to you still got the Wolf Pack somewhere, I hope, right?
Got the Wolf Pack. There's some out there. I've been trying to get a hold of them.
we got to reach out to them. And what I'm excited about is really the cross-pollination between all the fans. I mean, what's really kind of funny, and I learned this, is that the whole question for promoters, at least in Manhattan, and probably on Long Island too, is, gee, what kind of draw are these guys going to have? How many followers? And, to give a behind-the-scenes look, they're asking, okay, show me their TikTok, show me their Instagram and followers. And obviously you have a great fan base along with Dante and the Como brothers. So hopefully that combination really kind of drives it. Also, I'm going to throw a little promotion out there. I do have 2 tickets that I'm going to offer for anyone who subscribes to the Long Island Sound Podcast YouTube channel. If you subscribe between now and a day before the show is on the 14th. So we'll give it to September 13th. I'll give you 2 free tickets to a lovely couple or 2 people, who knows, to try to drum up some stuff there. So, hey, tell me about the songs that you came out with. I'm really interested in that.
Yeah, so there was one I put out. It's called Light Me Up. It's a song I had it written for a few months before I ended up recording it. It's about kind of battling with addiction and kind of overcoming that. It was a really personal song for me. I ended up taking it to the Como brothers and recording it at their home studio in Long Island. And they helped me bring the song to life and add a couple new elements to it. That was one of them. And then there was another one that the Como brothers and I are both on called Boo Hoo. And that one's got kind of a more fun, playful kind of, definitely a different approach, both songwriting and production for me. So I'm excited about that one too.
So I assume on at Arlene's Grocery, you guys are going to come together on the stage and perform that song at some point in the
Yeah,
night, right?
I think we'll definitely do a couple, 2 or 3 songs together of ours. So that'll be fun to get on stage with them and share some of these new songs.
I just got a comment. It's interesting. I can't wait to hear that song that references addiction. I mean, addiction has really touched everybody's life. I don't think there's anybody out there who doesn't know somebody, a family member who's overdosed or come close to overdosing. I had my nephew who overdosed, unfortunately, after recovery, and it was fentanyl. He had something laced with fentanyl, and a young man with a great life ahead of him, and it's just so tragic. So, I think what I love about music, and I've said this to you before about singer-songwriters, you're able to articulate things that are really deep and what have you, and we make connections with people. And I think, honestly, those type of connections through music can be really healing as well, particularly when somebody says, hey, somebody else is going through the crap that I'm going through. So,
yeah, for sure.
Kudos.
It's very meaningful to me. I was struggling with it myself.
Wow.
I'm actually 3.5 months sober from alcohol. I gave up alcohol, and
Good for you.
feel a lot better. And I'm happy. I'm rolling with it.
Excellent. Day by day, right?
Exactly.
Take it one day at a time. Hey, I give you thanks for sharing that. That's not always
I
easy.
appreciate it.
Always easy to share, and that's great. I'm really so happy for you. I tell you, I'm an old salt. I have friends. I was just talking about a friend named Ed, who I knew was a bad alcoholic at 18.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the guys who'd call you to go out, and 4 pitchers of beer later, it's a Monday night and you got to work the next day. And a good friend of mine's father, who was big in AA, saved this guy's life, and he just had his 2nd grandchild. So good things can happen. Hey, tell us about your website so people can connect to you. Hey, down below in the description, you're going to see the link to get tickets. Get your tickets early. I think they're only like $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
We got a Thursday night that begins the weekend, as far as I'm concerned. Tell us about your website, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, so my website is samwolfmusic.com. You could go on there, and under the shows tab, you'll see Arlene's, which is this coming Thursday, and another show I'm doing. You'll see, I'm trying to do better with keeping up with my website. Be honest, I'm not doing too great, but if you want to check out my Instagram, which is at samwolfmusic, I'm doing a little more, keeping that up to date. Shows, different songs,
excellent
music.
Yeah, there's a lot of balls to juggle, so to speak, when it comes to social media.
I know there are. There are.
And I recognize that as well. So hey, certainly this is a great time to catch up with you, Sam. I'm really looking forward to seeing you and seeing a lot of my friends come down to Arlene's. It starts at 7:00. Each one of the groups is going to do about a 45-minute set. So it is an evening of great music, and I encourage you to come down. You're going to hear a guy with perfect pitch, and I think you know who that is. So, hey, Sam, always a pleasure to chat with you, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday night, September 14th.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, guys.
All right, be well, brother. Take care. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate the time you spent with us. Please subscribe and comment, and visit us at gigdestiny.com. Till next time, be generous with your joy, keep your spirits high, and let the music take you on a journey. Be well. Peace.